Hello everyone, and welcome back to World of Warships Blitz with Terry. I have been playing respawn mode, which is not something I usually play because, well, the first thought would always be, it's just, like a free-for-all brawl, nobody really takes care of anything, and it's just a huge mess, and there's no strategy involved in it, it's just general shootout. But I was thinking, well, first of all, there's a Blitz event on, and also I have some career missions that need doing, so I figured I'd play some Respawn. And looking at the rules of Respawn, I figured I'll bring this ship along. This is the Yudachi, the Tier 7 Premium Japanese destroyer. Now, why am I bringing the Yudachi? First of all, because it's sort of Japanese week. Second of all, because of how Respawn works, right? So the team wins in Respawn that either reaches, it's the same rules like everywhere else, that either reaches 1,000 points first or has the most points when the timer runs out. If you die, then the amount of points that your ship is worth is subtracted from your team's score and added to the enemy team's score. And you have the regular ship scoring points. So you've got 60 points for a destroyer, 70 for a cruiser, 80 for a battleship, and 90 for a carrier. So the Yudachi is a little bit special in that, and this is why I actually enjoyed it, because it triggered me to think about this. The Yudachi has deep water torpedoes. She gets 2 quad launchers of deep water torpedoes with a very long reload, but they hit extremely hard, and obviously you can't torpedo destroyers with it. The other thing that the Yudachi gets is a torpedo reload skill. So that means, in effect, a Yudachi can output 3 times 4 of these deep water torpedoes with 4,300 base damage each. That means she can close to one-shot pretty much anything in the game that she can actually hit with torpedoes, or at least get it extremely low on health. Which means that if I can trade the Yudachi for a battleship, that's 20 points for the team. If I can kill or get the battleship low enough that my team can easily kill it, that's 80 points for our team, and 60 points if I don't die. Obviously, the only problem, one of the problems here is that you can't torpedo any destroyers with it. But that's also not really an issue, because, well, it's Respawn. Everybody just zooms around and tries to do some damage without much plan or general idea about what's going on. So I figured, let's try this strategy. And then if I get killed, it's actually a good thing, because that means my torpedo reload, which otherwise has a 120-second cooldown, and my torpedo reload, which has a 70-second cooldown, is actually going to be clean up again. Plus, the thing also gets a smoke and a speed boost. So if it's a cap control sort of map, I can boost myself reasonably quickly in there. And I just have to get past the enemy destroyers, dodge their stuff, ignore them, more or less, and get myself into range of a battleship. So that's what I thought. And let's see how it went. In the first battle, we are playing on Silent Shoal for center control. And there's a carrier, Double Leon, and Akka, Gaja, and Akka. So obviously the Akatsuki is a very popular choice on these things because, well, 9 torpedoes, reasonably quick reload, decently quick boat, and a good gunboat as well, if you want to play that way. But the target here is not going to be these guys. So I'm going to just ignore the destroyers. I'm going to go for the cap, obviously. And here you see it again. 60 for a destroyer, 70 cruiser, 80 battleship, and 90 for the carrier. Plus, obviously, if you're holding the capture circle, you get points the enemy team doesn't. So we both start out with 500 points. It's a bit of like a tug of war. And I am just going to get up to speed and then engine boost into the cap circle. And once again, the idea is to mostly just destroy just ignore the enemy destroyers. And see that I can blap the heavyweights out of the game, and we'll see what we can do. So completely assuming that I will die and actually counting on it, because that'll give me a relatively fast reset on my torpedoes, so that I can do it all over again. Okay, that's the Gajamada. I mean, it doesn't mean that we can't shoot at destroyers. Obviously, the Yudachi has been reasonably sneaky. So we're going to use our guns a little bit if opportunity arises. I mean, the Gajamada can't torp me either, so I'm just going to ignore him more or less. Now just shoot at him, try to get him out of the capture circle. Alright, there he goes. And there's a Leon. There comes some torpedoes from the Gaja. I don't really care about those. Leon hits me a little bit. Okay. Where are you going? You're probably going to go about there-ish. So I'm going to drop all 3 loads of torpedoes in that direction. And now I'm just going to try to deal with the capture circle and make sure that our team keeps the capture circle. But I'm not super concerned if I'm going to die. And I am dead. Gajamada takes me out. Which means our team loses 60 points. But I am getting a bunch of torps on. And unfortunately one of the Leons has stopped. So let's see how much damage we did all in all. Otherwise I would have been able to one-shot one of these. But we still did 33,000 points of damage. And now we're going to get ourselves back into the capture circle, which we are holding. And we're doing it all over again. Because as you can see, my torpedoes are reloaded. And my torpedo reload booster is off cooldown, which would have otherwise taken a bunch of minutes. And the Gajamada is sailing around somewhere on the outside. I'm not sure why. But we'll just shoot at him a little bit. But once again, this is not my primary target. I don't really care about him. I care about the capture circle. Now there's an Akatsuki. That thing can torp me. So I do need to watch out a little bit. And there's the Leon. So he's sitting in the capture circle trying to get the cup. And obviously holding the cup is a huge advantage because it's a constant tick in our favor. So we're going to drop some torpedoes onto the Leon just in case he's still alive by the time that my torpedoes make it there, and then we'll just casually dodge those torps. Nah, he's dead already. Okay, we are holding the cap, so it's all good. And we'll just sail around. Yeah, these deep waters were not meant for you, Akka. They were meant to kill the Leon, just in case the Leon was still alive. But he isn't, which is good. So now we're just shooting our guns. And see if we can get something else to use our torpedoes on. Because while my torpedo is still going to take 35 seconds to reload, I can reload 1 if I have to. Okay, double Akka, so there is going to be torps in the water. And we're holding the capture circle, so they have to make something happen here. They have to either kill or go for the cap. So we'll dodge some Akka torps. There's the other Leon. But I want to get all 3 out, so I'm going to wait a little bit. And I'm almost at the island, but I should have some... Wait, what's happening? Why am I stuck? Oh, this is unfortunate. Yeah, I wasn't planning on taking those, but okay. Well, that's fine, we'll go for it. Torpedoes are almost reloaded, so we can get another triple spread out before we die. Where's the Leon gonna go? Is he gonna pay attention? Probably not. We'll just smoke up and drop 12 torpedoes in his general direction, and then we'll see if we can manage to get ourselves killed, such that I can get both my torpedoes and my torpedo reload booster to be, well, off cooldown. There's a bot. There's one bot in this team, so it's not going to make a huge difference. I'm just going to ignore the bot pretty much. But I think my torps are about to sink that Leon over there. Yeah, there they come in. And 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's the end of the Leon. Okay. Now my torps are almost reloaded, but well, I'm going to sit here behind that Leon and just wait. If he's going to kill me, that's fine. I'll get the reload. Otherwise, I'll blub him in the side once my torps. 2 spreads are not going to kill him, so I'm not super miffed about dying here. But anyway, I think we're so far ahead on points at this point that how did I kill Miyoko? I'm not sure how I did that. But anyway, we're so far ahead on points that this is probably over by the time I'm going to make it back into the capture circle. But yeah, that's the general idea. Rush in, dunk a battleship in the side, and then either survive and keep the caps under control and, you know, gunboat a little bit against enemy destroyers, because they can't really torp you anyway. I mean, except for that Akka, because there was a battleship in the way, so I got stuck. But in general, it's over. In general, that's the strategy. So how far ahead in the team did we come with this in terms of damage? A lot of people I see are trying to survive, which really isn't necessarily the point in Respawn. At 77,000, we can do better. Let's try another one. And we're back. No carrier this time. We've got Mutsu, Colorado, West Virginia, a York, Haida, Gaja, and Mayhem. Okay, that's what we got to deal with. So once again, we are mostly going to ignore the destroyers and focus on the things that we can hit, which would be the York and the 3 battleships. And obviously, once it's center control. So, oh, this is a tiny center control. This is going to be fun. Yeah, let's weasel our way through the general torpedo mayhem, and see that we can take them out. The other advantage of taking out enemy battleships is that if you do actually have a cruiser on your team, they can help clean out the destroyers from the center cups without necessarily being shut down by the battleships. So just really focusing on that cap control and battleship blappery sort of super high DPS approach is the idea here. So let's get there are enemy destroyers in the cap already, and there they are. What we got? Mayhem. Yep, I'm spotted, but I can outspot these guys. There's the York as well. I might actually smoke up here. Yeah, there's the Gajah as well. So okay. So everyone's here, and I can't hit the destroyers with my torps, so I'm not even going to try, but I can hit the York, maybe. But York's not a super inviting target. I mean, we've got battleships of our own here. So I'm just gonna sit in my smoke for a little bit, keep everybody spotted, and dodge some torps. Yeah, there comes the main torps. I've seen those. I knew these were coming, so that's all good. Now, am I going to torp the York? Nah, the battleships can deal with him. There's a Colorado. I want to dunk the Colorado. That's what I'm here for. So ignore the destroyers. I mean, not completely ignore, just, shoot some guns at them. But see if I can draw some fire, because people's reflexes are, if they see one of their battleships being rushed by a destroyer, and there they come. There's fire coming in from the right side. Now the thing is, I'm going full on Banzai here. I'm not expecting to survive this. I'm not even trying to survive this. But I am trying to live long enough, and I might have to heal up here. There we go. Now I'm in range, and that's 1, 2, 3, and then I'm probably going to be killed, and that's exactly what I wanted, such that I can get everything reloaded, and that almost killed the Colorado. Not quite, but almost. So hopefully one of my team can clean that up, and then we get a 20% net gain out of this. Plus, obviously, the Colorado not being there anymore. Hood, how about you? You go kill the Colorado, maybe? They should be on super low health by now. And we're going to get ourselves back into the capture circle, because once again, the speed boost, obviously, is also off cooldown. So, Haida is dead. We are behind on points at the moment, but if you kill that Colorado, that gets us 80 points. So, that'd be a good deed. I'm going to shoot at him as well while I'm here. These are deep water torps, so I can sail into those. Don't care. That's the Gajah over there. He's dropped his torps. And I just want to get back into that battleship row there and do this, do the same sort of mayhem again. And obviously, while I'm at it, just shoot at people, because we are not holding the capture circle and we are behind on points a little bit. So we do need to come on, kill the Colorado. It's taking a lot longer than it should have. Could have killed him twice by now. Yeah, that's chasing the Gajah and just trying to make my way back. There's York. Okay, York, I have to be a little bit careful. So let's use 2 torps on the York maybe, and see if we can catch him in the turn. But I don't have the forward angles for it. Okay, that might or might not catch him. Could have used the widespread, but didn't have time to switch over. And we use the reload booster, and then drop the torps. Well, we're going to drop them. Let's see. Okay, that took care of about 2/3 of the York. He's trying to torp me, bless his soul. Good luck with that. Someone else can kill him. Okay, York dead. And who's running around there in the battleship row? So let's dunk some torps in that general direction. And since we're not in an immediate position to get ourselves killed and reset, and I can't really do so much damage, I'm just going to sail around a little bit and help with the cap control here. So Gajah just takes out the Hood. Oh, he's on super low health. Let's see if we can get him in return. There's some torps. Those will actually hurt me, so I'll have to slow down here. And some shots out at the Gajah. Come on, turrets, turn around. And that's 2 torpedoes and a flooding on something on the battleship row. Not great, but we'll take it. And I am getting actually shot at for a change. But we're holding the cap right now, which means it's still close. But that Mutsu, I'm going to try and set him on fire, maybe. And my torps are almost through their natural reload. So there's the York again. Obviously, he's coming back. So let's sail. Let's drop the torps onto the Mutsu. See if we can get the battleship killed. Because once again, battleship is the highest score at this stage. And then I'm just gonna let the York kill me. So that I can reload. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, now I'm gonna dunk 1 into the York. And oh, just 1. That's a shame. We'll dunk 1 into the York. We get let's see, maybe we can kill the Gajah. Okay, Nelson takes out the Gajah. Come on, York. Okay, donk donk. There's Mayhem as well. Somebody kill me, please. Come on. Come on, I'm right here. I'm broadsiding. Kill me. You can do it. I trust you. There you go. Well done, Mutsu. All right, and that reloads everything. So I once again have 3 spreads of very, very dangerous deep water torpedoes sitting around here. And I've got 2 minutes left. We're currently holding the capture circle, so that's good. And full speed ahead. There's the Mutsu again that I kind of missed the last time. Let's see if we can get some torps on him. Not really. I think he's too fast. He's going to be behind the island at the time. But he's not also going anywhere near the capture circle, so I'm just going to shoot my guns at him. Plus Mayhem is rushing him anyway, so let him have some fun. Yep, some Mutsu torps. Oh, Haida, hello. Excuse me while I'm turning my guns around. Could somebody kill that thing? I mean, I can do it, and if you give me a little bit, I'll do it myself. Just gonna have to get the runs turned around, and he's dead. Perfect, thank you, Hood. And that Colorado seems to have run into the island. Now the torpedo indicator is a little bit off because he's trying to go forward, but he can't because he's running into an island. So all 3 torps, there we go, and then we start shooting at the York because the Colorado is already dead. He just doesn't know it yet. Mayhem seems to have failed to kill the Mutsu and is getting chased by his torps. But dong 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 dong, that's the Colorado down. And that gets us ahead on points again. And we're still holding capture circle. So we're running reasonably low. I think at this point I'm not going to get my torps reloaded even if I get myself killed. So now we're going to just try and get maintain cap control and not die. Because we are ahead on points, but this can flip very, very quickly. If they kill 1 or 2 ships, then this can turn around very, very quickly. So I'm just going to smoke up and seat ourselves here next to the York. And I'll just shoot at him a little bit. Why am I spotted? Oh, the Mayhem is proxy spotting me. That's awkward. Okay, York, look somewhere else, please. I'm not here. I'm not in this smoke screen. Just pretend you don't see me. Try not to get torqued by the Mayhem either, but I think the York's got other issues that he's trying to shoot at. He's very oblivious to what I'm doing around here. And I think we have won this as well. There we go. So, yeah. That's generally... That's what I've been having fun with for a bit. It's not the only strategy to play Respawn. But just going hum. And you see, like the ships like the Nelson and the Hood have survived, and they probably have done a lot. They have done a lot of damage. The thing is, with something like the Yudachi, you have, well, in a real game, the extreme high burst damage is offset by the very long reload. And funnily enough, that is something that you can completely or more or less completely mitigate by dying in respawn mode. And since you're in a destroyer, you're actually not going to cost your team a huge amount of points if you do that. So that was fun, was just to try things out. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.